So NXT Deadline happened. I did not watch the show live, but I was able to catch up right before I got to review NXT this week. But yeah, Deadline happened. We started with the men's Iron Survivor Challenge, and Oba Femi replaced Eddie Trump, who supposedly was taken out. I already found out what happened. Oba Femi, he replaced Eddie Trump, who was injured supposedly, and defeated Wesley, Javon Evans, Ethan Trent, Ian Page, and Ian Frazier. He was the last entrant, and he won to become the number one contender for NXT title. Again, I'm big on Oba Femi. Oba Femi got that it factor, so I'm really looking forward to him. Maybe and hopefully being the one who will take the title from Trick Williams, who could go to the main roster. Honestly, yeah, Oba Femi, man. I really think that he's gonna be something for the future. I like Oba Femi. Oba Femi's freaking cool. I just didn't like that he got like pinned. My problem, like, okay, so he won 3 victories. I just didn't like that he got pinned. That led him to be or whatever. I just. But what I will say was funny that he and Ethan Page their little interaction in the pod. So yeah, match was fine. Like that Oba Femi was a dominant guy because that's all about him. Lola Vice defeated Jada Parker in an NXT Underground match. I see why a lot of people like Jada Parker, or especially Lola Vice. Definitely, it's cool. And it was like cool, like definitely like hard hitting. Not a bad match. Not a bad match. Oxium and Nathan Frazier defeated Miles Bourne and Trayvon Evans, not Tavion Heights, whatever, the Catch Crew or something, to retain the tag champions. Nathan Frazier was obviously beat up because he had his match earlier in the show. Trick Williams defeats Ridge Holland to retain the NXT title. It's kind of whatever, I mean, Ridge Holland just losing kind of defeats the purpose of like Chase U in existing, make them look like wow, like their defeats kind of nothing unless it's at least Rich Holland to bounce back from this. But the thing is, Rich Holland, I don't really care, but I didn't really care for this match in all honesty. I mean, Trick Williams is obviously like I think more talented, so it's good to see him win. Tiffany Stratton is watching the Women's Survivor Challenge closely, supposedly, even though she is on the main roster. What the fuck? And the main event, Giulia wins. She defeats Sol Ruka, Stephanie Vacur, Zarya, and Rin Sinclair to win the Iron Survivor Challenge, and now she will be the number one contender for the NXT Women's title. Roxanne Perez did come out during the match. Yeah, so Giulia gets like her revenge opportunity to that way she can get a shot for the title. Um, it's fine. I will say this match was definitely as-tastic. Definitely, the match was cool. Um, didn't hate the match. I mean, to be honest with you though, why did the women main event though? Like, I do think the women main eventing is just like, to me, like, it's not as big as it should. Like, it's again, I'm sorry, they're not like a draw to be the main event, but whatever, it is what it is. At least some hot chicks were main eventing, so it's like whatever. Yeah, but good for Julia. Yeah. It's just like, why didn't Roxanne Perez defend her title? At least, to make it see. I understand, like, it would have been probably predictable, was just, whatever. I mean, what I think would have been a cool moment or something cool is that instead of waiting for New Year's Eve or whatever, they should have Roxanne, like, hey, why not just challenge Julia? And that could make a big moment. Kind of like a sort of moment where, like, oh, get it, the winner gets the opportunity, but their top opportunity is right after the match, you know? You never know. It could have been something I would think had made sense if it was the main event. Anyways, NXT Deadline, it was a whatever show. It wasn't terrible. I just didn't really care much, but like in the day, I just wish I saw more of this stuff to happen on the actual show. I would like this show, like if this show, like honestly, in my honest opinion, they don't need like a pay-per-view because I don't think really people much care to have it a pay-per-view. It would have been so much better if they just did this on TV, and definitely would have been a solid show for TV. But it's not bad. Look, if you have time to watch this, it's just I didn't have time to watch it live. So, overall, not a bad show. It is what it is. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. I mean, some boring moments though. So.